How low can you go?
Being Mary Jane, y'all. The second episode of this season is on tonight, February 10th, 2015. I hope you're tuned in. Follow me on Twitter at Gia's World. Link in the description box below. Oh, Lord. Okay, so she wakes up. She's got her bat. She hears noise. And she automatically thinks somebody broke into her house. But, girl, when she walk around that thing with that bat, and his sexy self is sitting up there making breakfast with no shirt on. Lord Jesus. I need a man in my life. If I could wake up to that every morning. Oh, I'll be up every morning at 6 o'clock on the dot. Do you mind if you kiss me, baby? You can kiss me every day. Oh, hell no. No, wait a minute. Is she dreaming? She said, come on, Mary Jane. I would have been cracking up too. She said, I knew she was dreaming. Because it was like, oh, hey, come on, Mary Jane. Don't tell me you don't know about Andre. She looked at him like, who the hell? Who baby is this? Anyway, she was dreaming. I love how everybody is using banana pancakes or sweet potato pancakes now to be healthy. Because, I mean, that is the healthier way to make some good pancakes that taste good. I'm just saying. Another thing, you're not finna be... I mean, yes, I'm grateful that you're cooking me breakfast, but you're in my house. Control your children in my house. That's all I gotta say. I don't want to wake up to a screaming baby. Wow. Woman is the nigger of the world. That's deep. I mean, damn. Is every guy in this show got a body? You see her brother's body? He over there eating them cereal. I don't care. Look at that body, though. Only on TV, I swear, because in real life, you do not see it like this. Also, that quote, woman is the nigger of the world, by John Lennon, that is very deep, and it makes you sit back and think. I mean, speaking as a woman of color, I'm African American, black ancestry, African descent, and it made me think. I'm a black and I'm a woman, and it really just go, for me, it's like double isms. I gotta deal with racism and sexism, and it's like no matter what, if you're a female, you're automatically gonna be dealing with something. Either you're a white female, an African American female, a Hispanic Latino female. The fact is, you're a female, so you automatically are put in a society that puts you as inferior based off of your gender. That's something to think about. Let me know what y'all think about John Lennon's quote, woman is the nigger of the world. What do you think? I just have to say, sex trafficking, human trafficking, labor trafficking is very real. This is happening probably right now in your city, in your state, in your neighborhood, in your town. You never know. And it's happening all over the country, all over the world. A lot of people think that it's just in foreign countries, or it's just women, or it's just sex labor, when you can have young men and women, young boys and girls, old and young, people of color, white girls, etc. This is happening, and it's something that we as a country and as a world, we need to do something about it immediately, because it's sad. But you have these young girls doing this, and I think it's sad. But you know, it's being Mary Jane is it really is. It makes you think, you know, because they put that in her episode, so this can actually help bring awareness, because so many of us are tuned in looking at being Mary Jane. So hopefully this does bring awareness. This episode is really thought-provoking because we're dealing with the situation with human trafficking, sex trafficking, and then you have this man who is gay, but he's trying to live a front off like he's straight in front of his parents, because he doesn't want his parents to know that he is gay and has a boyfriend. And it's something to think about. You know, people are gay and they have to live in closets because people around them are homophobic or ignorant, or they feel that they're going to judge them. And in this day and age, people should be able to love who they want to love. I'm just saying, it shouldn't matter, you know? And his boyfriend is telling the truth, because a lot of times when people are hiding their sexuality, everyone around you already knows that you're gay, or you're bisexual, or you're bi-curious, etc. People already know this. And it's really sad that that person feels that other people are going to judge them or hate them. And the sad part is they have a reason to think that. I mean, you know, this episode of Being Mary Jane is deep. That's all I got to say. Make sure y'all are tuned in. By the way, this part where the girls are coming in to do some career shadowing, job shadowing, this is very important. I feel like great part. And it's kind of funny how she forgets dude's name and everything. She just, you know, and she kind of fits the mold of the quote-unquote stereotypical pretty girl who, you know, doesn't remember people's phone numbers, doesn't remember your name, doesn't remember your face, acts like you don't exist. But it's important that young girls see women that are doing things in life, that are successful, that have roles, that contribute to society. Same thing for young boys to see men and see a mixture of men and women doing things that look like them, so you can see that you too can be in this position. It's really important. This dude is lying to the T. They're engaged and the parents are just sitting there like, huh? This is just too much. This is sad that it has to be like this, but that's just too much. See, mama asking the real questions. Y'all been together for 2 years. When do you exactly plan on to get engaged, marry, and have the real ring? See, mama already know the tea. You know what I mean? Mothers know everything. Shout out to Mark's mom, because that's a real mother. A mother, a parent, a father. You're supposed to love your children unconditionally. It shouldn't matter if he or she is gay, straight, bisexual, trans, etc. You should love them unconditionally. Shout out to Mark's mom. Okay, how is somebody supposed to be honest about things, especially when we talk about sexuality, when we live in a society that is very heterosexual, that is very homophobic? So you can see why some people, such as Mark in this show, in this episode, may be on the DL or hide behind closed doors. It doesn't make it right, but I'm just saying, you can see why some people would do it. Why all the sexy men are in this show? Dude looked just like David. That's why she walked in the restaurant and was staring at him. And he gave her a wink. Shoot, I need to start doing this mess. Let me just walk in and stare at a sexy dude. Hopefully get a wink, get a phone number. Who knows? I'm just saying. This is so sad. Polly is only 15 years old. And this is why I keep putting emphasis on my Twitter and in this video. Human trafficking is real. It doesn't discriminate against age, sex, income, gender. It doesn't discriminate. Here she is, 15-year-old white girl. Nobody would expect her to be out here trafficking, but this is what's happening. So this is serious, y'all. So you kind of have to wonder, is she being a self-hater? You know what I mean? I don't date Latino men when you are a Latina. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Is it preference? Or is it just you have some self-hate issues? You don't like your own culture. You know, it's always that touchy subject. Let me know what y'all think in the comment box below. Is she self-hating or is this her preference? $20,000 for a human person, for a young girl. Once again, sex trafficking, labor trafficking, human trafficking is very real. And it's on us to prevent this from happening, to stop it from happening, and to help save people that are in this and give them hope and give them light and give them access to help, resources, you know? Crazy, man. This episode was very deep. And I mean, we was talking about a lot. You know, you have the human sex labor trafficking. You have Mark trying to lie to his mother and father about being straight and engaged to Mary Jane. You have old girl saying how she doesn't date Latinas. And then you don't really have that much sex or David going on at all. I'm just saying, right? So anyways, great episode. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode in the comment box below. Answer the questions that I asked throughout this review. Please do follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, Facebook. All the links are in the description box below. Deuces.